Hello, Maurieo Vlogs, number 276, setup. Hello, welcome. Well, I have a plan for this video. Today's a Saturday and I'm not at the hospital, so I have some time. I thought, I'll go out and do a little bit of videoing. So I set up my Osmo in my Bighorn, my Isuzu Bighorn. My Isuzu Bighorn's 3.2 litre petrol engine, and it's red, and I set it up like that with the duct tape, and you can see the Osmo gimbal there, and with my Galaxy S8 I'm there ready to film, and I filmed the road trip. I've filmed the road trip, and I have put it into Premiere Pro, and I've set it up so it goes 1 frame per minute, and then played it at about 1 frame per second. And then I've sped it up 300 times, 300%. So it's sped up a little bit. So you be the judge, and so that's what I've done. Done my little setup. Now the plan is that I'll go from home from Ngaruawahia through to the Tainui Bridge. Take some video of the Tainui Bridge and the surrounding quarries and things. Then I'll continue the trip over the Tainui Bridge and back round the eastern side of the Waikato River, down through into Hamilton and into Bunnings, to Bunnings Warehouse. At the warehouse I'm going to buy some more duct tape. And I've decided it'd be a good idea to have a roll of duct tape in every vehicle. So I'm going to buy some duct tape and put a roll in each vehicle that I own. And then I'm going to come from Bunnings back to Ngaruawahia through town and what have you. And then each of those little segments today I'm going to use as backgrounds and things for upcoming videos. So today's segment I'm just going to use the bit from Ngaruawahia through to the Tainui Bridge at Huntly. So let's have a look at that. It's going to take a little while to start. So I should explain that the red Isuzu is a Japanese import, and what happens with them is that the clear coat can't stand the harsh sun that we get here in New Zealand, and it tends to peel off. So you can see that scabby look as the clear coat peeling off. You can also tell it's a Japanese import because it's got that sort of mirror there on the left hand side that looks down at the road. All the Japanese imports have those. I think it's a regulation in Japan. I'm not quite sure what they use it for, but yeah, I've left it there for decoration. So here we are coming down my street. It's round the roundabout. This is the sort of pictures, the scenery I have to put up with every day. Across the Waipa Bridge here, and then we're going to turn right down Hakramata Road, past the famous Hakramata walkway, where people come from near and far to go up the steps right to the top and time themselves. It's quite busy there, a busy attraction, people coming to that, and we're off down Hakramata Road. This road, when I first came to Ngaruawahia, it used to be gravelled, and when I worked up in Huntly College, I used to, if I'd had a few drinks after work, come home down this road, because the Pilihimana didn't used to hang out on this road because there was not so much traffic. Yeah, but since then I've learnt many lessons, and I've sealed it, and I've decided not to, if I have a drink, not to drive at all, which I find suits me fine. But due to all the drugs and things that I have for my various things, I don't drink so much these days, and well, hardly at all. So I don't have a problem with the driving. So here we are, we're going up the western side of the Waikato River. It's a sort of a secondary road. The eastern side of the river, which will come down is at the moment State Highway 1, so it's the number 1 state highway in the country, and yeah, we get a lot of traffic down there. So these this is sort of a secondary road. They tend to be a little bit up and down, and you know, there's not as good a quality as the state highway. So yeah, so I've been driving along here, done a lot of surveys up here for roading, subdivisions, and all manner of sort of things. There's Taupri Mountain there, the sacred mountain for our local iwi or tribe, where there's an urpa on the side of there where they bury their dead on the mountain. So we're coming up here now. You can see that there's lots of speed advisory signs, and we're coming up to a one-lane bridge. There's not many one-lane bridges around these days, but there's one on this road coming up here, and it's coming up pretty soon. So you have to, depending which direction you come from, you have to give way. You can sort of look around the bridge. You can see there's no traffic there, so there's no need to give way. And over we go, over the bridge, and here we go. And so I'm driving along here with me, watching my gizmo, making sure I've got everything, and coming up to the start of Huntley, and there's a few cars overtaking me. Whoa, there's a motorbike. First thought is, hey, I wonder if that's Moz, but I'm pretty sure it isn't, because he just messaged me from Australia not so long back. But he does some pretty awesome motorbike ride videos, so I only hope that I can come somewhere near as quality with what I've got here. I'm not sure whether he speeds them up or not, but anyway, this is it, sped up 300, because I probably couldn't talk for the 12 to 15 minutes. I don't think I could hold the audience. So we're coming up to the end of the trip. You can see the Tainui Bridge there in the foreground, and I just pull over to the left, let some traffic pass, and then we're going to up and over the curb and park up there, and yep, that's that little segment going. So we'll move to today's background. Now this is today's background is a scene from a movie, and the movie relates to the title, the setup. So hopefully you might be able to recognise a few actors there and work out the name of the movie. And yeah, first one up with that name of the movie, and yeah, we'll get their name on the Hall of Fame. And so here it is, yesterday's Hall of Fame. On it, TC, the captain, is back, and on the Hall of Fame, number 275, he correctly picked that this was Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. Yeah, mystery, yeah, and the theme was mystery guests. Mike Myers plays Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. So well done, TC. You were the first one in. There was a number of people that commented that they knew who it was and what the answer was, which was really good. However, they acknowledged that they weren't the first ones in there. But still, put your acknowledgement in. It's handy to know that you know, people are picking who it is, and that sort of thing. So great work, TC, for being the first one in, and great work, everyone, for coming in and commenting and just indicating that you knew who it was. That was awesome stuff. So yeah, I think that brings us to the end of today's video. As you can see, my setups are a bit rough and ready, a bit number 8 wire. You know, Rube Goldberg would be proud of me, I think, and yeah, plenty of duct tape involved. So I suppose thanks to the duct tape company, 3M, for bringing that product and allowing us all access to it for many various purposes. Thanks also to those who have liked and subscribed and commented. I really appreciate your support. I wish I could do more to view and to make, longer and better and more cutting, interesting comments, but I do the best I can with the time that's available, and it goes no way to acknowledging your contribution, but it's the best I can do. All good. Cheers. See you. Have a fantastic day.